Now, again, when it comes to altcoins, we like to always mention this is nowhere near financial advice. This is the way that we view the market. If you think that this is interesting or this is probably something that could work for you, by all means, go ahead and use it. Long-term HODL is the name of the game. Essentially, what we do in this case is figure out areas of discount price versus premium price, and we trade according to that. Just like any other retail logic should be concerned, you want to buy things at a discount. And if you're able to sell them at a premium, that's the name of the game, right? So this is the way that we like to think about the market in areas of discount, areas of premium. We buy in discount, we sell in premium. So this is how we outlay our charts. And this is all we're going to show folks here is where price is relative to whatever coin they may be trading. When it comes to altcoins, we're buying them, we're holding them. When we buy them, we want to buy them in areas of discount. When we sell them, we want to sell them in areas of premium. Okay. Always remember, guys, take your profit, take risk off the table. This is the way that you make money in the market. Now, let's dive into our first altcoin here, which is Dogecoin. Again, trading at a lower discounted price. You see, price is getting rejected now, maybe at around 23, 24 cents. Okay. Now, when you start to see these spike highs here, right, and there's equal highs being set, you do want to see price break through this. Okay. But you're also seeing them set on the lower side. Right. So where's the real friction coming in at? I would say really anywhere between 15 to 16 cents. You're going to get some support around those levels for Doge. Okay. Any pushes higher, I'm starting to see that you'll probably start to see some resistance, maybe a little bit higher than 22, 23 cents. 24 cents is where you're going to start to get more of your push down in regards to resistance. Okay. So Doge sort of stuck in a range. It's been trading in a discounted zone pretty much ever since it came down off those all-time highs. What this tells me is that it may be in this zone for pretty much the foreseeable future. Okay. There's nothing really that's going to pump this price out of these zones. Elon Musk tried to do it a couple of times. It hasn't really worked, guys. So, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening with Doge moving forward. All right. Chainlink, again, still in a discounted zone, but more towards the top side of the discounted zone. I think Chainlink is going to push deeper down into this further discounted zone here. In order for them to really kill all of our joy in the market, they have to push these prices down as far as they can get them. So once you start to see most of these coins falling into the lower discount zones, okay, that's pretty much where you can start to see the majority of the depression happening, where you may be able to get your bigger explosions from, or from the bottom areas of this discount zone, right? This is where your greater wins could come from. Okay, so Chainlink, again, anything really under 19 cents is a buy for Chainlink. All right, Store J, also in the discounted zone. Anything under $1.20, a buy for Store J. Right now, it's trading currently at $1.54. I would say it's a good buy still because we are in a discounted zone. We can see if this price is still going to fall lower, and if it does, I think it's a good buy below $1.20. When it comes to Filecoin, again, Filecoin is just searching for the bottom, it seems like here. So right now, it's currently at $28. There are lower levels that it could try to get to, okay, guys, even lower as $20 here. So be on the lookout for that. This has not found the bottom yet. You can tell by the price action. And in fact, when it does find the bottom, it's probably going to react very strongly to try to push back up to the top side. You can see that in previous price action, and we'll continue to call this out for Filecoin. If you do catch a ride on Filecoin because you bought down here, if it does start to reach these premium zones, I would advise to take your profit immediately, guys. Okay. And that's the one thing that I would advise very, very keenly on Filecoin. You can tell by the price action here. Once it does push through these levels, it comes right back down very hard. Okay. When it comes to ENJ token, all right, again, also trading in a discounted area, which is a good buy. Metaverse does have a future, and I think ENJ token will be part of it. So I think that this is an excellent buy right now, anywhere really under $2.80. Right now it's at $2.29. Pretty good discount for ENJ token. When it comes to Algorand also just crossing over into our discounted zone. So when something just crosses over into that discounted zone, unless it's been really being supported here, right, and pushing violently out of here, we're not necessarily too anxious to buy it. I want to see if Algorand can continue to push a little bit lower, more towards these lines, maybe around 80 cents to $1. That will be a good buy for me when it comes to Algorand. Currently trading at $1.31. Anything really under $1.40 is a good buy for Algorand. Moving to the graph, let's scroll out a little bit. Graph, of course, trading in a deeper discounted zone here, and Graph is sort of very similar to Filecoin, right? A coin that could be useful if you do find the right proper utilities for it, but it does kind of fall in that same zone, right? So you're seeing a major discount going on here. I think a lot of this money is kind of moved more towards metaverse, NFT, that type of thing, right? So this is the bleed out that you're seeing in these type of tokens here. Again, trading at a discount may be a good opportunity, because once that utility really starts to get utilized on the blockchain, and the Graph really seems to be the only guys who are doing the indexing, right? Let me know if there's other tokens that you've heard about, but I know Graph is doing it. I don't really know of anyone else that's doing it. Just imagine if you bought Google at 53 cents, right? Same sort of comparison. Whether or not they'll do it remains to be seen, but we'll see. Right now, I think the Graph is at a good price, though, trading currently in a deeper discounted zone at 53 cents. Anything really under 90 cents is a good buy for the Graph. Curved out token looks like price has started to come down further off of this all-time high. And as we said, once these all-time highs get broken, guys, price is going to go back down to test lower levels, right? This is where the majority of the selling, the higher level selling, is taking place. And you can expect price to fall a little bit deeper. If it does come down to about $3.70, I would say curved out is a good token as well to actually get into. But of course, we know that deeper into these discount zones is really where we want to buy when we see price get depressed. All right, Cardano pushed up very strong out of the first discount zone, but now it's starting to revisit. I think Cardano's starting to bounce back more towards the end of the day. Did have a heavy down day though at 7%, right? So sort of engulfed all of this bullish price action. But guys, you should be expecting this. Whenever you see price sort of rally like this hard, and you see a percentage gain this fast, this hard, you want to see that pullback, right? People call it healthy, but it's really just the sellers coming in. They're starting to step in front of the buyers, okay, to push the price back down. Now, I'm surprised they pushed it back down this fast, okay, but this really means that there's a lot of Cardano in the market that people are willing to sell right at these levels of $1.50. Okay. Now, how high price can push out of here and how fast getting rejected at these levels worries me a bit. Okay. So let's watch Cardano over the next few days to see if it continues to rise. If it does, then it does have strength. I want to see it break market structure sort of midway through this discounted zone at $1.75. If it can do that, Cardano has a future more towards $2, $2.50, etc. And again, right now, still a good buy either way for Cardano. All right, these are all coins that we are in. Let's take a look at some coins that we are watching. So for Polkadot is still in a discounted zone, but it's not in the discounted zone that we would consider buying in just yet. I do want to see this fall a little bit more. If it's anywhere under $20, it's a good buy for us when it comes to Polkadot. You probably will see some pretty good gains there. This does have pretty steady upwards movement, which does show more of a stabilized type of market that's involved with Polkadot. This is what we're looking for, okay? So if we drop down any further into this discounted zone, as you can see, it's trading really neatly within this zone. This is the type of price action that you're looking for. Visit the zone really quickly, come right back down, trade very neatly within the discount. Perfect type of price action that we're looking for. So DOT is one that's definitely a buy right now at 25, but if we can get it at 21, anything under 20, I would say it's even better buy. Moving on to Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu has been getting depressed, right? And this is the type of price action that we don't like to see. Pump, dump, right? Pump, dump. We don't like to see this, guys. And this strategy matters even more when you're trying to get involved with things like Shiba Inu, okay? I wouldn't get into Shiba Inu again until it gets down to this, 151 level. And the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because of the price action. It doesn't go up and stay up. It doesn't retrace and pop back up. It goes up, boom, and crashes right back down. So if I'm going to take a risk on something like this, I'm going to take it at the lowest possible levels I can get it. And I'm not going to FOMO in. I'm not going to FUD in. I'm going to try to make this decision in the best way that I know how. And right now, I think Shiba Inu is still too high to buy. Okay, if I'm going to buy Shiba Inu, it's going to be the bottom of the twos going into the ones, guys. And I think that's a safer, much safer bet for Shiba, because this can actually still continue to go down. So be careful. MATIC is trading in a more premium zones. So if you're taking profits on MATIC, I think that's a pretty good play. We always say if you are going to take profits on anything, don't take the full amount. Just take a portion of it, maybe 80%. If it's broken the all-time high, you've made some good money. This is dry powder now in your pocket for you to get into discounted coins and things that may be trading at a level that you are seeing that you want to get into, right? So this is how we transfer some of that dry powder into more discounted coins whenever we reach our premium zones, okay? Ultimately, I think that MATIC still does have room to run, right? There's some things that they're doing that will continue to push this price up. They are a name that people mention, influencers mention, and that has an audience, okay? They have a community. I think that this will continue to grow, okay? So watch for this, but you are going to see some retracements once you see price break these all-time highs, right? If you look at it just from a perspective of a price chart, anytime you break an all-time high from the previous high here, just forget this area for a second, right? We break this high, we're going to come down, right? We break this high, okay? Here, break this high, we're going to come down, okay? This high, broken, we're going to come down. This high, broken, we're going to come down. That's the pattern in price, guys, and especially in healthy markets like this. So I think that this is a very nice upswing, very bullish activity here. Expect these retracements down. Once you see the retracements starting to stall and price go back up, it's okay to buy back in if you see this price action like this, okay? Very good. Let's talk about XRP. So XRP currently trading at 75 cents. Again, anything under $1.10, $1.09, $1.05 is a good buy for XRP, I would say. And again, we're sitting sort of right in the middle of this discounted zone. Once price does hit these lower levels, I don't think it's going to stay here for very long. I mean, ask yourself this question. If XRP drops to 65 cents, you know, would you want some more? I probably would get some more myself. Right, so that's the story for XRP. Price is being suppressed. Things are being squeezed when it comes to price action for XRP at this point. And I think a lot of this is in anticipation of what's going to happen with their case with the SEC. All right, we'll do a couple of more and then we'll get out of here. Let's talk about Mana for a second. Very strong token again. I think once you start to trade into these discount zones for tokens that have a name and people know about, right, these are the ultimate buying opportunities, right? If the coin doesn't have very much of a community, or there's not talked about very much, right? You want to get into them more in the lower levels. But when a coin has an audience, right? When there's things being built in its metaverse, and when there's a lot of different things going on, anytime you reach a discounted zone, guys, it's a good buy, right? So Mana right now to me is a good buy. I am interested to see if it's going to go a little bit lower, right? As long as the other markets are being dragged, this will also drag along with it. So I think we do have a bit more room to the downside to go. And I will be interested in getting back into a bit more Mana once that does happen. Finally, let's look at Harmony One. This is one that's moving very similar to what we looked at before with MATIC, right? Broken an all-time high, right? This time it didn't break it though, right? So we're starting to creep down a little bit. I think that Harmony One, once you do get those bridges, it's going to break this all-time high right here at 39 cents, okay? So that's what we're anticipating for price. Again, this price action does go back really only till June, but we do have a bit more of a, stable upswing to this. So we can sort of judge this within a range, in my opinion. Okay, so Harmony One, definitely something to look out for right now. It is currently trading at 32 cents in a premium, but this is one that I think still has a lot more room to run to the upside, right? These zones themselves, guys, I just want to make one point about this, right? And then we'll move on and close out the video with a couple of other things in regards to where you can find some altcoin opportunities. But when it comes to these zones, you have to also consider where the coin is, how long it's been out, the community behind it, the things that are going on with it, and whether or not it does have more of an ability to push through an all-time high after it breaks it, okay? Because that's really going to help you judge whether or not this down move after is just a retracement, or if it's a really longer term down move like what you've seen with some of these other coins like maybe Filecoin or Shiba Inu, right? You have to put a few things into perspective before you are really able to get the full power out of using this type of system to judge where discounted prices are versus premium, okay? So hope that helped. Let's take a look at a couple of other things right before we close out the video, and then we'll get up out of here. For those who do not know, right, if you've been involved in crypto for a while, you know about this website. But Ico Drops is a website where you can go to take a look and see where are the newest projects in crypto, right? Like the things that are being funded right now, right? Going through their staking rounds, things of that nature, right? So essentially every cryptocurrency that comes to market nowadays goes through something which is called an ICO, okay? Initial coin offering. Think of it like an IPO in stocks, but a lot less regulated. All right. Now, what this website does is it helps you find ICOs that are currently active, meaning there's still some time left to vest in these things, right? But these are probably the most dangerous the most risky investment opportunities possible in the crypto market right here. This little left area over here, okay? Now, of course, you can dive deeper and deeper and deeper down a rabbit hole with any one of these projects that you like, but this is the risky area, active ICO, okay? Then you have the upcoming ICOs, just as risky. And really, to be real with you guys, there's risk all across the board here. Large amount of risk, super large amount of risk, okay? Across the entire board here. But I can bet you top dollar that there are some coins that if we just scroll down this page here, you know, and we go deep enough, just today alone, we will find something on here that we will be talking about 2, 3, 4 years from now that has exploded in market cap. I'm pretty sure of that, right? So what we like to do is look through the ended ICOs, and we're not going to tell you which coin to pick today. That's not what the goal is. The goal is to show you what this is, show you that this is possible, and show you that how to sort of get a little bit of research done when it comes to finding ICOs, okay? So Monster Galaxy is something that you may have seen on CoinMarketCap pop up in a few different places, right? So they just finished their funding, right? They just made 2.4 million on the funding, okay? And if we're really interested in something like this, we can start to take a look at what it is, okay? Monster Galaxy P2E blockchain game version of a legendary mobile game series wherein players own monster pets in the form of NFTs, earn and trade GGM in-game token for in-game items. Nothing different than anything else that people are building right now, with the exception of maybe the characters. All right, same old thing. Okay, so this is hitting the market, 2.4 mil already in the game. All right, now you can get an idea of what the total token supply is, the funding goal, okay, ICO token price, etc. And then this is what I like to actually look at. And this is how you can tell whether or not a project is actually good to get in or not. And it doesn't matter which project it is. There's a general rule that I use for this, okay? Now, I don't go and look at the tokenomics and all of this other stuff just yet until I'm able to verify one thing, okay? The roadmap. Now, the roadmap is going to tell me whether or not the team is committed to actually getting things done. So what date is it? Mid-January, right? So they should be somewhere here, January 22. What are the two things that they're looking to do? IDO launch of TrustPad and Engine Starter. And by late January, they want the second blind box sale and launch of Genesis Moga Fair Mint site, okay? So what I would do is see if these two things are actually live at this point, all right? And if they're not, then I would want to know why. Where would I go? To their community, their Twitter, their website, blog, somewhere where they're talking about this stuff, right? This actual coin. If I can't find the information there, then, hey, guess what? These people have social profiles that you can find, right? Also here, okay? So Twitter, Telegram, okay? What is this here? I'm not sure exactly what this is. And then Facebook. So you can probably find who the creators and the people who are behind this is. Once you find those folks, ask them the question. Are you guys on track to meet all of your goals in regards to your roadblock? What are your milestones? What are the additional milestones that didn't get put on the roadblock when you first started? Are you meeting those, right? If you have the ability to do this and get this information easily, right? It makes it a lot easier for me to say, okay, this is something that is possibly on a good road, okay? Then I would take a look at things like tokenomics, investing schedules, and all of these other things that you will have to learn about more and more and more, okay, as you get deeper into this market. But before you dive into anything super new in crypto, you should know all of the details about it. Before you make any decisions on any of this stuff, guys, try to talk to the people that are behind it. They'll talk to you. If you have questions about their projects, they will answer them for you. Another good thing about ICO drops is if you say are into something that you want to take a deeper look at, right? You're not so sure if it's a rug pull or not. You got into this thing because of what someone else said. Come to the site, type in the actual coin, and see if you can pull up some information on their ICO. It could tell you a lot of information that you don't know yet, right? And this is where a lot of sites, what they'll do is they'll put a lot of stuff out initially when they first launch, and then they'll take some of that stuff down. The site does a pretty good job of keeping all of the original things that they posted on their sites, right? So very excellent resource if you are interested in trying to figure out a little bit more about some of these coins that could potentially blow up in the future, right? ICO Drops is the place to go. All right. I think that's going to end the video for today, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Please like, please subscribe. Please share this information with other people who you think may be interested in it. We will continue to bring it. It's your boy Maestro. Salute. Catch up with y'all soon. Peace.